Alright, welcome back, folks. It is day 134, Duolingo Japanese. Once again, MAKU desu. Minasan, konnichiwa. Yokoso. We started Unit 27. 27 is kind of hodgepodgey. I think this is going to be the usual feeling nowadays, where I find it difficult to focus just on the new vocabulary. I'm gonna have to think about how we're gonna change this up, possibly in the future. Although I do like the new units now moving forward. It just seems like everything is different outside the paired up lessons, right? So as per usual, we're gonna go into our recall session, Unit 27. Let's start. Beach. Right? Beach. Umi. It's one of our kanji. The other one is Chikai. And one more. Yoka. Yoka. For the 8th day. I think that's it for the characters in Unit 27. Or kanji related things. Alright. So, we got some predicates. Motte kimashita. Otosu. Otosu. Igaru. Igaru. So let's see if we can bank off these things. Rot. A little shout out on the side for wasureru. I'm trying very hard not to forget wasureru. Okay. Ichiban. Kind of like the most of something. Like ichiban chikai, right? The closest. So I'm gonna actually let's write it as best degree for ichiban. It's kind of a grammar point. We have node. Sunglassu. Sunglassu. Yakedome. Sorry, had to cough. kakigori. 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 Yeah. Locker room. Lemon. I was thinking of the shave ice. We'll write this up. Right. Kind of the thing with konshu no getsuyobi being this Monday. So that's kind of like an expression that kind of like the subsets. Subset expression using no. Ikimashou. Ikimashou in general in the context of let's do something, which I kind of feel as kind of a turn of phrase for show, but I feel like you have to contextualize that to some extent. Comparing we interpretively, like we should as a suggestion versus let's go. Oops. Right, let's do something. Osoi in terms of late. Osoi. Oh, yeah, excuses. Wait. Weren't you curious if I was talking to someone or was I talking to myself? Konnichiwa. Excuses. Eventually at some point someone asked me like, who are you talking to? That's usually when they find out. Oh, you didn't think about it? Well, that's fine. That's good. Because usually when I'm talking to myself, it shouldn't feel really awkward. You know? Let's see. Where are we here? Beach. Surfing. Also, surfing. Shave ice. I don't know why this makes me think of it, but we have Storo. Drinking straw. Oh, hey, thanks. Thanks, excuses. Appreciate it. Honestly, all the emotes are kind of free. So yeah, appreciate it. It's a shame they don't give like a lot of slots for that stuff. But I really should update the emo thing now that I can put in like Japanese and whatnot. Hmm. Thanks for the reminder. Maybe we'll turn the prompts this year into emotes. Yeah, if you have any of the like 7TV things, or you're very good at stick figure drawing, hey, have you seen a stick figure animation? I'm just saying. Efficient for animation. If you have like a 7TV extension or something like that, you can see all the emotes. I loaded it up a long time ago, so it's not you know, I'm not strapped for monetization or anything like that. I haven't done 2D, I haven't done animated emotes yet though. Maybe that's a project for the future. Trying to get this beach stuff. I'm happy that the predicates stuck with me, because I was a bit concerned about that. There are definitely like really weird ones in there, and I don't recall. It's like a hodgepodge of things. Mizugi. Oh, Itanai. Itanai. What else could happen at a beach? Suika. Suika. Shizuka. Shizuka. Kirei. Atsui. Hare. Ice cream. Creamu. Smoogie. I remember they threw in Smoogie. Expressions. Tochode. Chanto. Oh, Nuru. Nuru. Aruku. Aruku. You honestly don't know too many beach? Like, oh, okay. I don't actually know what that is. Oh, Umi. Oh, those are separate. Umi, and what is that second one? Something goo. Kinda looks like it deals with water. How many is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 13. 14. 14. 19. I mean, 19 is good. Oh, to swim. Oh, okay. Oyogu. Okay. We do not have the kanji for Oyogu yet. But it does look, the kanji does have some relation with water. Both of the radicals. The left radical and the right radical. Deals with water. That's like a combination of kanji writing and Hanzi writing. Starting to like intuit certain radicals to guess. I think this is good. 19 is good. Above average. There are definitely a lot more random things. So yesterday was kind of a sobering, a humbling experience. All right, unit 26. What was unit 26? Health habits. Health habits is unit 6. Ikai. Nikai. Sankai. Yonkai. Gokai. So just Ikai changes. Which is kind of convenient. It's one of the more convenient counters. You have a love-hate relationship with counters. I enjoy how Duolingo introduces counters. It makes it fun because they teach it across. So when they use a new counter, they teach like they introduce you to the appropriate ones. So like most people go up to like a certain amount of times and like, okay, all right, well we'll skip this. And then suddenly like most people might be talking about the first 4 floors, and then they will suddenly talk about the 10th and on floors. And eventually when they show it again, they teach across. So like when you get in the kanji section, if you learned like I don't know, like Sangai, right? Sangai, as in the 3rd floor, you have to remember they will use all variances of san with all the counters you know so far. So they teach like across and vertically, but they don't teach it all at once. They don't show you it all at once. So you constantly have to remind yourself which numbers did you already have. Like right now we also have, oh yeah, yeah, so we just got a yoka in unit 27, and we actually got nanoka in the previous unit, but we skipped the 6th day. So 1日、2日、3日、3日、4日、5日, and then we skipped to nanoka, and then yoka. So 6 is completely missing. Oh wait, and I'm pretty sure this is the unit we got oops. Yeah, this is our last month in unit 26. Rokugatsu. It took all the way up to down to get Rokugatsu. And you just keep on guessing, like, how, which month's gonna change? Now we have all the months. So we finally completed all the months. The first set that we completed was probably the days of the week, right? 月曜日、火曜日、水曜日、木曜日、金曜日、土曜日、and 日曜日. Let's see, unit 26. Health habits. Gotta think health habits. Actually pretty smart. Most textbooks don't even really go into detail about counters. It would just be there with no explanation. I see. You just finished learning 1 through 10 of the days? Oh, last week? Oh. Do I know? I do not. Asate. I have all those kanji, so probably soon. Asate. Oh, days after day after tomorrow? Yeah, day after tomorrow. Yeah. It's interesting that they didn't introduce day after tomorrow in Japanese. We just learned it in Mandarin though. It was actually the last unit. Yesterday. Yeah. 后天,后天,后天. Yeah. 后天. When asking friends out and stuff, pretty common. They did it differently. Their phrase is to ask if they're free on a specific day. So you get to ask if you're free today, yesterday, next week, or like if you were free, any other phrase, any relative, and asking any type of phrasing for a specific day that someone is free. Or does it work? Like, or how about this day? So you don't necessarily have to say day after tomorrow. Like, are you free? Are you free on X? So you can get around without that. Do I say day after tomorrow? I don't say day after tomorrow very much. As an English speaker, I don't say day after tomorrow. Whenever it's beyond tomorrow and yesterday, I would say the specific day. So it's understandable. 后天. I don't use 后天 as well. I usually say, are you free this on a particular day? So 月曜日, no. 月曜日に暇です。月曜日暇です。月曜日に暇です。No. 月曜日に暇です。I learned it as more of a confirmation. Like if you ask if we should study Saturday, I would confirm by saying, asa. Interesting. How does that work with... Oh, you mean like you're responding like, oh, the day after tomorrow. I would say tsuki, I would probably... I do this in the English too, so it's a bit confusing, but I would say tsuki 土曜日です。ですか? 月土曜日ですか? Probably, or something like that. Like the next Saturday, as in like this coming Saturday. And then that's where the confusion happens in English. So it's something that I'm probably going to end up doing unnaturally or naturally in Japanese too. As in like the next Saturday, this coming Saturday. If it's like ahead. It's interesting. I don't know how natural I don't know, you know, I'm not very concerned with how natural Japanese people say, like what is the phrase or something. I'm largely only concerned about, at the moment, I'm only largely concerned about how I express myself. Regardless if it sounds weird in Japanese. At the moment. Wait till you learn Ondo? the translation can be very loose. We have kondo, but not probably in like a few contexts kondo. We don't have the kanji though. I don't have the kanji yet though. But yes, kondo is very loose. I think kondo is used in 3 different contexts so far. Yeah. There is also another one that was interesting too. Hotondo. Hotondo, I think, is also pretty interesting. It's flexible. It's negative and positive flex. Yo, you only know 3 so far? Yeah, I think that's kind of like the early stuff. So Hotondo is also interesting too. It flexes positive and negative. I like Mo. Mo also flexes positive and negative. So you would need to remember, like Mo and Hotondo tends to be like in the front of a sentence, but you need to know what's happening in the rest of the sentence to know how to like kind of interpret Mo and Hotondo. It's not like Totemo and Amari. When you see like Totemo and Amari anywhere, you're like, ah, yeah, I kind of know, like it's giving me some impressions of the rest of the sentence. But when you get like Hotondo and Mo, you're like, it could go 2 ways right now. We need to hear the rest of the sentence, if you know what I mean. Like Japanese has, I think it's more the exception than the rule, but in the rule side of things, Japanese has this nice convenience where if there are specific words that are positive, right? There are specific words that are kind of positive, and then when it's positive, you're kind of expecting the rest of the sentence to be positive. So if you're like really used to hearing something, like when you hear totemo, you're gonna expect specific types of predicates and copulas in the sentence, because totemo is largely affirmative, and it would be very weird, quote unquote weird, unnatural, to turn it, but you can still turn it. There's like really, really rare cases and explanation for being like poetic, and but generally, like when you hear amari, you're thinking of a nai expression. So you know, like amari tabemasen, right? Amari tabemasen, as opposed to amari tabemasu, right? That kind of thing. So I like that, although there then, you know, since it's a natural language, there are exceptions to all the common things, so I may try to make note of all the other ones. And I honestly learned totemo pretty both as positive and negative. Same with amari. Oh really? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I didn't get that feeling. I think there's a little nuance to that. I think it's fine though. Generally I use amari for negative statements, and I use totemo for positive statements. Whether that is fine or not, or natural or not, yeah, you learn something. Like for example, do people do neither people do neither people not are neither people present, or is it neither people present, right? Like in English there is also preferences as well, and it's even closer than amari and totemo. Like I didn't either, or is it I didn't either? Generally speaking, for me, like euphonically, I would say I didn't either, as opposed to I didn't either. When you're doing something positive, it's either. When you're doing something negative, it's either. When you're doing positive, it's neither. When you're doing negative, it's neither. So it's kind of like those little things. It might not matter in the long run. It's a stylistic choice, I suppose. Sensei made a chart and he explained that certain frequencies can be both negative and positive. Yeah, yeah. I gathered that too. I'm constructing my own like mental tabulation of positive and negative, and I typically associate amari for negative and totemo for positive. Like, we're not talking about exclusivity here. We're not talking about like every situation you use totemo for positive. We're talking about it skews towards positive. So I tend to do it that way. Just like the way I speak English a lot of times. I use words that, like English, you wouldn't, if you want to be fruity or sophisticated, you could use something like terrible, terribly. I wouldn't dwell on it much. In the end, you would understand. I like to dwell on it because that's what makes language rich. Excuses. So you have to understand that this is the reason why I retain almost everything I learn. The devil's in the details. If you don't dwell on things, you forget them. That's the difference, in my opinion, personally. If you're not talking about these things and you're not like exchanging ideas and thinking about the little nuances, you tend to forget them because they're forgettable details. So whether you think, I think a lot of times when people dwell on things, they think they're expending energy. So like they're wasting energy. Generally, when you're learning something, the more you talk about it, the more you think about it, the more likely you'll remember the stuff. So yeah. If you're pragmatic about it, yes. If you're pragmatic about it, like if it's making you feel bad and not wanting to learn the language, absolutely. Like, again, right? Priority number one. If your motivation's intact, keep your motivation intact. Generally speaking, though, when for me, any energy worth discussing something, like it makes all this memorable. Like my Aru and Iru discussion with someone back in day 7. I still remember that discussion, and I know how it started, and I know what the phrase is now. Over 120 days ago. The person I still know today, he was describing something when he was sample shimashita. So he went on a walk, and then he described inu ga imasu, right? Inu ga imashita. And then we went into a discussion on aru and iru, and at the time, iru was not introduced yet. So aru was the only predicate. Yeah. So you kind of remember all these things. And then aru iru, how do you know? Well, think of a dog while you're going on a walk. And how you describe there's a dog. Oh. Inu ga imashita. Fun times, right? Fun times. Provided you have enough time to do it. I think Unit 26 didn't have any unique kanji. Yeah, there wasn't a new kanji. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, health habits. Let's get back. Oh, did you have a lesson today? Excuses? Oops. Well, you're a sensei? Oops. Oh, Wednesdays and Sundays. Okay. Okay. Do you do prep work? Does your sensei provide prep work for you before Wednesday and Sunday, like between Wednesday and Sunday? Kintore. Yeah, kintore o suru. Kintore o suru. Um, Osake. Abako osu. Oh, that's two there. But you gotta study just using you as an excuse to procrastinate and enjoy the stream? Why not explain something to me? What do you need to study for? Like what are the things you're responsible for studying for? You have homework depending on the lesson. Like then we usually go over everything during the lesson. Everything else I learn is me. Okay. So what are you currently studying? Hey, if you can explain it, then you've already learned it. You know? Unit 26. Health habits. Just kidding. Cycling. Pasto fudo. Oops, that's terrible. Nagemono. You gotta study vocabulary for the new lesson coming Sunday and do homework for the lesson we just finished. The lesson introduced grammar points. Masenka. And masho. Nice. Masenka and masho. My favorite tenses so far. Because I tend to use them most of the time in English. Like suika, suika o tabemasen ka? Or yeah, suika o tabemasen ka? Or natsu. 夏にスイカを食べませんか? If summer's coming, obviously. Or 行きましょう. You like the part when you learn how to decline politely? And すみません works. Sumimasen all over the place. Oh, ちょっと yeah, ちょっと it's like すみませんちょっとちょっと Yeah, Choto was one of the first to like, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm not really into it. It's fine. Or you stick with the classic Daijobu desu. Like, sumimasen, Daijobu desu. Okay. Abara koi. Yeah, abara koi. Abara koi. Abara koi. Oily. Wait. Is it araba koi? Doesn't quite sound right. Hang on. No. Oh, it might be boo. It's boo. Abura koi. Abura. Yeah, abura koi. Abura. Abura koi. So we got eating fast food, fried food, and oily food out of the way. Some fitness stuff. Ashiru. Predicates. Lifting weights. Undo shimasu. Undo suru. Frequency. Frequency. We have frequency. Korekara? Korekara? Dore kurai? Dore kurai? Yoyaku. Yoyaku wo iraemashita. Or iraemasu. Something like that. Yoyaku. Yoin. Places. Jimu. Yoin. Restaurant. Keitai. Yeah, Keitai. Keitai. No. Keitai? I think it's Keitai, yeah. It's kind of short for Keitai Denwa. Really. Keitai. Oh, that reminds me. Yonaka. Keitai Yonaka associated. Uh 5, 7, 11, 11, 16, 19. That's pretty good. I'll take 19. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to linger too long. We got things to do. Lessons to learn. I swear there was a food item. Oh, there is a food item. I always throw in a food item. Ninjin. Ninjin. Technically. Orange as well. Throw in some healthy stuff, you know? Kudamono, yasai. Sakana. Tamago. Alright. Good enough. Alright, let's review. Review. I think I missed 3 or 4 vocabulary words. The average is 23 to 25 new things each unit. It's kind of climbing a little, actually.
今週の土曜日にどこかで泳ぎませんか?
Okay.
今週の土曜日に
I forgot dokoka. Oh my gosh, dokoka is so important. It's an all-purpose word, dokoka. Alright. Oh, I did forget something useful, huh? Dokoka.
今週の土曜日にどこかで泳ぎませんか?
Yogimasenka?
泳ぎませんか?
Dokoka. Somewhere. Feels sad, man.
今週の土曜日にどこかで泳ぎませんか?
今週の土曜日にどこかで泳ぎませんか?
そろそろ着替えましょう。
そろそろ、yeah. 着替えましょう。着替える。Change clothing. Okay. Oh, this is your lesson, by the way. Sho. Actually, this lesson is all about using sho. Sho in the sense of let's do something, as opposed to we should do something. Although there's not enough context, but you kind of have to use your imagination. That the show that they're using now, implying like, oh, hey, let's go and do something, as opposed to we should do something. So, you know, it goes kind of back and forth. Should and let's go. More context. Should change in a bit.
一番近い海はどこですか? 一番
近い海はどこですか?
どこですか?
今週の金曜日にプールに行きませんか?
今週の金曜日にプールに行きませんか? Oh yeah, and 行きません. There you go. ません. Such useful tenses. Eh? きれいなのでその木まで歩きましょう。
まで?
Okay. Alright. Sure. その木まで歩きましょう。It's pretty. It's pretty, so let's walk to that tree. We should walk to that tree. Okay. So let's walk to that tree. Yeah. It's a lot more natural interpretation in English if it said let's walk to that tree. That's kind of what they're going for here. When you're having like node, if you're making a node, like a reasoning, it's often a little bit more capturing the mood. It's like, yeah, you know, it's pretty. Let's walk to that tree. It still works when you say it's pretty, so we should walk to that tree. It's a little bit weirder, but I think the essence is more like let's walk to that tree. At least from whenever I hear this, like, 行きましょう。きれいな、you know, 暑いので、うち帰りましょう。うちに帰りましょう。Yeah. And because and also obviously this is largely contextless in the sense of how Duolingo does it. So they give you a theme and you kind of have to provide your own context. So one of the things I do for myself, when I talk about it, is I imagine a scene and then the context around it in which I makes this interpretation of theirs. What they show you, what Duolingo tries to show you, is what it could mean. What it could mean most of the time. And it's really largely up to the person to imagine it. Other, like, if you have other apps, they would probably provide the context, which that's usually something that people really like, right? Maybe they'll show you a scene, a dialogue, and then the exercise would focus specifically on a component of that dialogue. So it's like, hey, look at this. That's kind of how I gathered from lots of demonstrations of other apps, right? So that's a great idea. So instead, I provide my own context because there's no context other than a theme. Right.
友達とどこかに行きます。
友達とどこかに行きます。I'm going somewhere. This is a kind of a weird, indirect, polite way of, if you imagine, this is kind of an indirect, polite way of declining something. You know, someone approaches you and say like, 土曜日, you know, 土曜日に今ですか? Right? 暇ですか? Like, are you free on Friday? Right? And then you could say, いいえ、友達とどこかに行きます。Or like, すみません。友達とどこかに行きます。I'm going somewhere with friends. Like, you know, I'm busy. I'm going somewhere with friends. It's like, I'm sorry. I have other friends to attend to. They did introduce, I already forgot. I told myself I remember this. It's, Yote. Yeah, Yote. Let me double check. Yote. Yeah, Yote. Plans. Yote. So, you could say you have plans. Right. Sumimasen. Yote ga arimasu. Or you can say mo yote ga arimasu. Sumimasen. Mo yote ga arimasu. Sorry, I already have plans. Right. Something like that could work too. There's also the phrase before. So you could say like you have work. You have to finish work before you go. So you're not quite sure if you can go yet. Like tabun, you can throw in like tabun. Like Shikoto no ue. Oh no, not mae, sorry. Shikoto no mae ni tabun ikimasu or something. Oh no, that's not how that works. I just said something a little weird. I was trying to say I probably will go after work, and I said before work. Oh wait, no, I said after work. Yeah, yeah. The fact that we can't say iye, you can not necessarily. You can say it with something else, in my opinion. So what I mean is, you can't say iye straight up. Yeah. It's straight up disrespectful in the sense that if you say it straight up with no explainer. You could say something like 大丈夫です。いいえ、大丈夫です。すみません。Right? Or I don't know. Ie, arigatou gozaimasu. Right. Like, no, but thank you very much. That kind of thing. Straight up saying ie is, yeah, that's the thing that most people immediately come to terms with. I don't say no straight up either in English. My parents don't say no either. It's not it's a face culture thing. I would say if you're really into a culture that happens to be a face culture, saying no without an explainer is almost universally incredibly disrespectful. However, in a westernized culture, it might be considered as very professional, concise, and direct, right? Instead of being indirect. No is like your second favorite word? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I rarely ever say no. Sometimes, yeah, it is really long. And that's largely a cultural thing. My cultural background normalizes me from saying no as well. Like, no in that sense. Saying no is very difficult. Saying yeah, no is a bit better. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but yeah, no. Yeah, no is like slowly, steadyingly going up in English. When someone says, "Oh yeah, this is the best game ever." Yeah, no, I can see it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's one of those things. It's like it's a filler. It's a filler phrase. Yeah, no. Not really, but yeah, I get it. Sorry. This stuff is wildly interesting since English and now Japanese being like a little bit more popular outside of Japan, it's undergoing a lot of natural changes. Yeah, no is like your third favorite word when I feel like being polite. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. Understandable. And then you have like the English, like the English. Yeah. And the yeah. And then the yeah. Imagine saying English is not a tonal language, right? I'm obviously being a little facetious. Isn't it? This is obviously an exception than the rule. Yeah, English intonation. Yep, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you don't know it. Yeah, it's like yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this would be probably, I would say, if there were any frequent word, this would be among the top 10. Top 10 native English speakers intuit this intonation. And this is a great way to start how to learn Chinese tones, in my opinion. If you can do yeah, yeah, if you can do yeah, this is tone 4. Yeah, yeah, this is tone 3. And yeah, this is tone 2, by the way. These are 2, 3, 4. The tone 1 is silly. It's yeah. This would be tone 1. So yeah, 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 yeah. So 2, 3, 4. Pretty much the uncertain yeah. Like yeah, 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 yeah,
ので、
楽しいので、サーフィンが好きです。サーフィン、サーフィン、サーフィン、サーフ、サーフィンが好きです。きれいなので、
なので、
きれいなので、海も好きです。Fair enough.
8月8日に海に行きましょう。
8月8日に海に行きましょう。Let's go to the beach! Oh, I don't know if your sensei taught you the word beach. Which word did your sensei give you for beach? Was it that one that you besides like not umi, because umi tends to be sea. Did your sensei give you the word for beach yet? Someone told me what other words they use, and one of them is sus. So I mean, Duolingo didn't introduce that word, but I could kind of see why they didn't. Okay. Lotus told me the other one, and it was kind of like it's like a seashore. Yeah. Lotus said something that was more like a seashore, or like it had umi kind of in it, and then it described something, and that was pretty normal. So Duo didn't do that, and we talked about this a little bit, but I don't remember what the vocabulary word. So I was kind of curious if your sensei already told you. Oh yeah, umibe. That's it. That's right. Umibe. Yep, umibe. Like a bay area. Yeah, that's it. That's the word. Thanks. I needed to be reminded about that. Umibe. Oh, you know what? It kind of reminds me of oh no, never mind. Just kidding. Yeah, umibe. The other one is beachy. Okay. Beachy. The borrow word is beachy. So yep. Take it for what you will. You know? Yeah. And then there's another one that Duo has introduced. Foku. Foku. Or fork. Foku. So it kind of, you kind of giggle a little. You can't help but giggle a little. And spoon. We got foku, spoon. But spoon is fine. Let's go to the beach on August 8th. Sure. Shizuka na no de oh, I forgot. Oh, that's such a good word too. So I missed 2 position words. Yeah, I missed 2 position words. Basho. Basho and dokoka. Basho and dokoka. I gotta remember that.
所
Yeah.
Ba.
Basho. Apparently even more Western words are being normalized in Japanese. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, yesterday in Mandarin, I had a field day. Because it's a chokori. Chokori. I think that's it. Chokori. It's a, chokureto, right? Chokureto. Chokori. I think there was another one. Haidui. 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 Yeah, Haidui. Yeah, the chocolate moment. Dude. There are plenty of ones that I had to repeat over and over again. It's like I just can't get it. It takes a while for the first day, right? So you want to put in the and then 派对 for party, 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 派对 party. Like, and all these are layered on top of each other, so it's kind of fun. Like jaquetto, right? Jaquetto. Jacket, jacket, jaquetto, jacket. Canada, Canada. Canada, Canada. Yeah, cakey. Yeah, Canada, Canada, and Canada, right? And Canada. Sure. Fun times. I think it makes it quite a lot easier to remember when you have so many, in my opinion, so many different layers of ways to remember things. They're all related now.
まで
Whoops.
ので
静かので、場所
まで
場所まで行きましょう。場所。I don't have quiet yet. Every time I learn new Mandarin word, I think of the Japanese stuff. So that's kind of how I'm rolling right now. Since my Mandarin is behind my Japanese. Every new Mandarin word has an opportunity to think about the Japanese.
静か
静かな
ので
静かなので、ので、あそこに行きましょう。
行きましょ
行きましょうよ。Sorry. Extra emphasis. 華麗なので、華麗なので、あの場所まで歩きましょう。Okay. Let's walk over there.
どこに座りましょうか。ここはとても静かです。でもあそこにおしゃれな椅子がありますよ。
This one's kind of weird. What's the opposite of? I have no idea what that kanji is. Is that dokoka? Wait, asoko. Something that ends with ka. Oh, shizuka. Oh, nikiyaka works. But urusai works too. Urusai would be like the descriptor one, but I prefer a more polite thing. I would say nikiyaka. So shizuka can mean quiet or peaceful or calming. So it could either be nikiyaka, which is lively, right? Very lively in a like polite way, right? Very lively. Oh, you're a little bit lively. Or genki. Genki works too. Being like really lively, rambunctious. Or if it's a negative sense, I would say urusai, right? Noisy. It's really noisy and annoying. I would probably use nikiyaka most of the time. And in the true spirit of the Japanese spirit, I would probably say boy. If it's a person, I probably use genki. If it's a place, I would probably use nikiyaka, because you're describing it as lively, very, very loud and noisy, but lively in a great way. However, if you like really want to be negative, it's probably urusai. At least in my opinion right now. Those are the words I would use. I would stick with nikiyaka and genki. Like asoko, asoko wa, I guess. No. Asoko ni hito, genki hito imasu ka? Something like there's a or imasu. there's a lively person over there. Asoko, yeah, asoko ni genki hito desu. Or genki hito imasu. There is a lively person over there. Yeah, you learned. Okay. As lively, okay. And urusai as loud, as in sound. Yeah. Those are probably the words I would use. I don't know if there's a word for quiet, like soft sound, like being soft sounded, and then being not lively, like being dead. I don't know if there's an opposite to. I feel like Shizuka stands for both. It's both quiet and calm as in a lack of noise, and also calming as in a lack of activity. So I'm kind of curious if there are other common expressions that would be opposite of them. Oh, and Duolingo does that, by the way, if you're wondering. Duolingo teaches opposites. So if you learn one, within a unit or two, they will probably attempt to teach you the opposite. So most of the time when you remember your vocabulary, it's to remember them in opposites. Like michikai, right? Michikai and nagai, short and long. Sometimes they can be a little bit separated, but most of the time they teach you in pairs. Or they expose it. They expose vocabulary to you in pairs. Yeah. It's kind of a very convenient way. That's how I learned English too, actually. It's usually one of the classic things. You either learn a synonym or an antonym in order to form relations between new vocabulary. And that's what I do normally if they don't do it. So if they taught me atatakai, right? Atatakai, and if they in the same unit, if they didn't teach me atatakai, then I have to remember that I know warm, but I don't know cool yet, which is suzushi, which comes later. So atatakai is opposite of suzushi. And atsui and samui. And then we have tsumetai, and I actually don't have the opposite of tsumetai yet, which is cold to the touch. Like a food item or something that's cold to the touch. Like yogurt, tsumetai, yogurt wa tsumetai desu. The yogurt is cold. Yeah. Oh, let's get back to this. Doko ni suwarimashou ka? I don't have stand yet. No stand. We know how to sit, but we don't know how to stand up anymore yet. Doko ni suwarimashou ka? Koko wa totemo. I have this like really funny thing. Oh, is it? Oh, tatsu. Okay. Interesting. Tatsu. Yeah, no stand yet, but I'll keep in mind. It kind of looks like a person standing up. Tatsu. What you call it? I have this really really funny like imagination where currently I'm building a story in my head, right? If I imagine a hypothetical situation where I go to Japan and I like talk to someone, I'm like, hey, doko ni maybe like doko ni suwarimashou ka? Or like Koko ni suwarimasu. Right? Koko ni suwarimasu. Senka. Right? And then we would sit down. I'm like, now the person just patiently waits until I'm ready to stand back up. I'm like, and we're just gonna sit there for the entire day until that person, like, it'll end up being a game of chicken because I have no idea how to say we should stand up now. The reason why I think this is great is because whenever I go to learn vocabulary, I'm waiting for the day to fill them in. So it gets me excited. It gets me excited for each day because I'm waiting to complete my story, right? So if you have extra time and you're writing stories, what I would do is I would write the story and I would fill in with English. So everywhere I see English in my basic story, in my head or on a piece of paper, what have you, those English words one day will get flexed into a Japanese word, right? So you're using your English as not more of a hindrance, but more of a reminder. Like, oh yeah, you're still looking for this word. Like, how do you get this word and whatnot? So every day I'm looking forward to seeing if I could fill in the blanks of all my hypothetical situations, right? It's very fun. It's kind of like playing a game and you're trying to collect all the puzzle pieces. Fun fact, you just learned sampo. Yeah, means walk. Yep. Oh, for run. Yeah, still waiting for run as well. Like the run. Yep. Did you get 2 walk and 2 run already? Those are kind of like the first ones that I received too. So yeah. Aruku and hashiru. I recently, very recently learned sampo for walk. Don't know what run is yet. Sometimes they're kind of related to their predicate, but sometimes they're not. So I was using ikimasu, yep, to explain I'm walking at the park. Yeah. It works. You know? Ikimasu. Koen, you know. Koen ni ikimashou. Let's go to the park. That would be like part of your study unit probably now, since you're looking for masho, right? So, koen ni ikimashou. And then you can like probably have all the things to embellish it, like maybe a park somewhere, like Toshi. No, not in the city. Maybe in the what kind of park, you know? Or you can probably describe going specifically to something in the park, right? Like Mizumi. So Koen no Mizumi ni ikimashou. Let's go to the lake in the park. Mimashou. Yeah, mimashou. Let's watch something anime. Anime? Anime o mimashou? The park would be a location now. Yeah, yeah. And you would go to the lake, yeah. You would put ni after that. But you didn't hear my full phrase. I said Cohen, right? Cohen no mi Mizumi ni ikimashou. Oh no, no worries. Hey there, Hooks. Hi, sir. I'm from okay. Nice to meet you. Hello. I think we've met before. Hello. Oh, yeah, and I'm basically I just set the lake. So I just set the lake in the park. So this is the lake in the park. So let's go to, so it's a location, right? Let's go to, and then it's to the lake in the park. And you're correct. I mean, you're correct. Don't worry about it. Like, if I didn't put this, I think this is what kind of potentially threw when I was pronouncing, maybe some of these syllables made it, yeah. So ni, yeah. I was talking about the lake in the park. I kind of think of a lake whenever I think about a park. It's lovely to have a park with a lake in it. Unless it's mosquito infected. I don't know how to say mosquitoes in Japanese right now. Sometimes when I think of lakes, if it's like a particular lake, it could end up being like lots of mosquitoes. So maybe not the best sometimes. Maybe not the best. どこに座りましょうか? ここはとても静かです。でもあそこにおしゃれな椅子椅子がありましょう。This one is really weird, but it's saying we should where should we sit, right? Where should we sit? It's very quiet here. It's very quiet here, but there are some stylish, fashionable seats over there. Like, all right, sure. Let's go sit, ikimashou. Let's go sit. Let's go sit over at the stylish seats. My town park has a brown puddle. I don't think I want to consider that a lake. A brown puddle? Yikes. I do like going to the park. I kind of miss it. In college, my friends and I, one time, I remember a couple times when we were studying for a very long time, like we're roommates too. Like, we studied for a very long time, and one day, a couple of times, one day we're like, you know what? I think we studied enough. Let's just go for a walk. And because we live in a college town, basically when you go for a walk, you're basically surrounded by trees and whatnot. So it's always kind of nice occasionally. Sampo. Yeah. Sampo suru. You could say koen de sampo o shimashita. I took a walk in the park. Or I walked in the park. I don't think we have any kanji exercises. Because we kind of completed them. Oh no, we do have kanji exercises. Okay. It's from last unit. Oh, I totally forgot about counting months. Well, counting months, but in a phrase of counting months. Oh no, wait, that might actually be 2 units ago. No, got it.
今回
Yeah, this is 2 units ago. 今回
1回
1回
1
1
回
回 Oh, this is what I mean. By the way, this is how Duolingo does it whenever you're doing kanji practice. So they're going to try to find at least 2 things that overlap and then find all the things that overlap with those 2 things. Because that's how they try to get you, right?
1分
1分. So 1回1分.
今週今
今
年
年
今回
1回
1回.
今回
I'll show you a 今回
今回
right there.
1回
They try to combine as many multiple reads of a kanji. So they introduce kanji very slow because every new kanji introduces exercise for every repeated read or similar read or a euphonic change. So they either pick all the things that look like it. So these are the things that look like each other. Like you can see they put in gatsu every once in a while whenever there's a he. And sometimes they also put in like nihon when it rotates in order. So, you know, that's kind of the thing you have to get used to if you like that stuff. Sometimes it can be aggravating to people, so I don't know. To each their own, I suppose.
今月
Kongetsu. And then these are counters. So all these counters, you need to know all the euphonic changes. As in like, this is kongetsu. It's not kongatsu, right? Kongetsu. But this is ichigatsu. And these two are not the same. This is a month and this is suggesting a relative thing. And then we have the new one, which is to count the month. So, ikagetsu. Ikagetsu. Right? It sounds complicated, but I think it doesn't. With practice and stuff, it's like fun to know all these things in the long run. You literally have the Japanese counters printed out. Nice. Nice.
1回
1回. Oops.
1回
今
今回
回
1
1
月
月
今日
今日 I said 今日 You have 7 so far? I think I'm around. I don't actually know how many I have at the moment. I'm going to say conservatively it feels like 10 most of the time. That it comes up most of the time. Yeah. 1月に Oh, this is an error.
1ヶ月に
Yeah. 1ヶ月に This is an error. We're not going to talk about it for the time being.
1回
1ヶ月に1ヶ月に
Just listen more than read, I suppose. 1回
1回
Is this? Yeah.
1ヶ月に
This is not correct. Months, round things, think objects, and random objects. Huh? Oh, thin object. Thin object. Which one is thin objects? Which one's round and which one's thin? I'm guessing random it's t.
1ヶ月に
And then month is gatsu. Round? Yeah, I don't have round or thin objects, I think.
1ヶ月に
E-
か月に
1回
Ikai. Oh, oh, oh,
1回
oh, that could have been so mean. I think a vicious one would be to, oh, that's so mean. Why didn't they do it though? I wonder if they would accept it. They could have done this. How does this work? Is it like this? Uh-oh. Oh no, it's probably... I've got the shock order on this one. I could have done this. This is also... Yeah, this is also ikai. So both of these would be ikai. And I don't know if they change in pitch accent or not. I don't know if this pitch accent is different from this one. It sounds the same.
1回
Yeah, ikai for both. But they did try to trick me a little bit because this is ichiji. And ichiji kind of has a similar structure. Like the kanji itself has a similar structure to kai for floor. Oh, iko. Interesting. Iko for round. Okay, and then ichimai. Yeah, I don't have either of those. Neat.
1週間
Ishukan.
2月1万1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に
1
1
回
回。
1回、
Oh, there, Milo.
1回、
1回木曜日1ヶ月に来週1週間
1ヶ月に
い
か月に
2
2
月
月
4
4
月
月
1万1
1
回
回
1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に
1回はい
Okay. Oh, and I need to write this the way. Did I miss ka? I missed ka. Dang it.
先月
1
1回
回
西
え
1ヶ月に車
I have advanced. Okay. So this one is incorrect, but you have to type it anyways. So it's just something that I need to remember. They have it incorrect, but that's fine. And just remember it.
今回
Onkai.
はい、
はい。
回
はい。
1
1
回
回。
今
今
回
回。
卵
Tamago.
今年
Kotoshi.
今回今回
Konkai.
今回
Konkai.
今月
Kongetsu.
話
Hanashi. That's random.
Kai.
Kai.
今週
Honshu. Alright. How many are there? Okay. Oh. Okay. 1ヶ月に
1ヶ月に
6
6月
6月。1ヶ月に
3
3
月
月。
6
6
月
月。
1
1
回
回。
1
1
ヶ
ヶ
月に
月に1回。
1回
That's exactly what I mean. So they have ikai and ikai. Ikai and ikai. Yeah.
1
Without context, it would be difficult. But if you know how to read kanji, then yeah. So that's it's illustrating the point, right? If you know the translation and you know the kanji, you can at least circumvent that without knowing the context, right? It's kind of demonstrating why you need to know your kanji, in a way. Like, hey, these are one of the reasons why you need to know kanji. You know?
1 1 6 月
Rokugatsu. Okay.
1ヶ月に
1
No, don't do that.
か
It's
月に
6月
6
6
月
月。4月。
11
11. What the heck? 11.
来
来
月
月。
1
1
ヶ
ヶ
月
月に。Yeah, it's totally for reading. Indeed. 5月。
5月
And it's pretty obvious why they chose gatsu and he kanjis characters. 1ヶ月に。
1ヶ月に
That's also, again, this is an error.
5月
5月。
5月1ヶ月に
5月。
5月5月5月
1ヶ月に1ヶ月
Okay.
1ヶ
1ヶ
月に
月に。
今月11
11
月
月。
5
5
月
月。5日。
5日
1ヶ月に
Okay.
1
Don't ichi me.
か 月に
に
5月
5月。
入ります
Okay.
7つ
Alright.
1ヶ月に
Okay.
31日
The Sanju Ichinichi. Oh yeah. I forgot. I know Sanju Ichinichi. This is because of Mimi. Wait. It's O Mizumi. No. O Misoka. O Misoka. No, O Misoka. The reason why we know Sanju Ichinichi is because O Misoka. New Year's Eve. So we know how to count up the first count up to 8 days minus the 6th day and then the 31st day.
5月
Long ways. Long ways. Yeah, one of the themes were seasonal events. Seasonal events. So they introduced Halloween, and O Mizomi, and Christmas, right? Christmas. So they threw in 31日.
5月
Okay,
月
5月。
1ヶ月に
に
今月11月5月5日
1ヶ月に
1ヶ月
月に
literally means end of year party. It cannot mean New Year's party. Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Interesting. End of year party. Huh.
5月
5月
高い
高い
2時
2時。
1ヶ月に休み
Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you mentioned you haven't used Duolingo in forever earlier. If I remember correctly. What did you use for Duolingo? Like how long ago? What was Duolingo like when you used it? Bonen kai. A bonen kai. Bonen kai. What does that mean? I don't have anything that will help me with that. Other than maybe Nenkai, maybe year, something to deal with years.
?1 ヶ月に
Oh, that's Ichigatsu. That explains a lot.
1ヶ月に
Yeah, it's Ikaketsu ni and
1月
Ichigatsu.
1月1ヶ月に
1月
1月
1ヶ月に1ヶ月1週間1ヶ月に来月今月1月
1ヶ月に
月
日
Oops.
に
食べます
I see
1
you.
月
I see you.
買い物痛い1ヶ月
1月
I think I used Duolingo like 4 years ago. Okay, back when you were in high school for learning Japanese. Oh.
1月
What was your experience like? Do you remember?
1月
Ichi
月
Matsu. Because of your learning style, I felt all over the place with Duolingo. I didn't have much structure at the time, just like random sentences. I think that was probably what Duolingo was like 4 years ago, honestly. I happened to have started after a major overhaul, so I don't know. This is the first time I've ever used a learning app, honestly. I don't think I've ever used anything like this before. So it's kind of a novelty to me.
今月
Ongetsu.
3
3
月、
月、
1
1
月、
月、
先
先
月、
月、
1
1
ヶ
ヶ
月に、
月に、
1ヶ月に。か。月。に。
月、
1ヶ月に飲みます。1月、来ます。山口、
Yamaguchi. They threw in it because it's a box. Probably. 1月.
1月、
Let's not make that error again. Wow. There's a lot. Konkai. Okay, Konkai.
今回、
I'm with you. Where are we going with this? Kai again? Alright.
回、
今回、
Sure.
今回、会、
Yeah, Duolingo had this I honestly think sometimes so far in my days of using Duolingo, I started doing certain types of routines that were brought into Duolingo because I don't think Duolingo does it. And then by sheer coincidence, within these 130 days or so of me using Duolingo, they added those changes. It's pretty funny. I think, like, I'm waiting for their next update because I'm curious what else are they going to change that ends up overlapping with something that I already do. Like this, for example, this was the most recent update where they added in the course to review overlapping kanji and the new kanji for the writing section. But I already do that. And what they did was they make these units kind of relate to the character section, but I already do it after exactly where they would place it typically. So it didn't change anything of what I'm doing, but it's kind of nice to know that other people will do it if they are using Duolingo, for example. So they have to do these exercises where it used to be optional, but I optionally coincidentally already do these exercises in the exact places they are now. Before that was they added a kanji section where it kept note of all the repeating kanji in every section. And I was doing that manually because they didn't cover that section, and then they added that too. I'm very curious what they're going to do next. You tried it again like 2 years ago when they added the story tabs. Yeah, I thought that feature was pretty cool. I have no clue if that's still... It is, but it is really, really far. I haven't even reached it yet. It's like section 2 unit... Now it's section 2 unit like 70 something. And I'm on section 2 unit 27. Section 3, sorry, section 3. Section 3 unit 27 right now. It's like section 3 unit 70 something. It's the first story. Hello there, Lotus. Hello.
今回、
今回。
If there's any word for over prepared, probably Duolingo structure.
会、会、万、
On
今回、
Konkai.
会、
I don't mind it though. It's kind of a vibe and a journey on its own.
今日、
Yo,
今週、
Honshu.
回、回、
Which, by the way, Steam sale starts today, and Steam's kind of borked earlier today. I was gonna grab Shashinko to play, but we'll have to do that tomorrow. I don't know, I may poked around with Chinese Duolingo. I got my HSK book out, just not mentally ready to open it. Alright. I'm telling ya, if you use your Japanese while you're learning Chinese, it's kind of like a 2-for-1, honestly. It's like a twofer. Maybe you can reject politely in Chinese to your sensei. No, I just keep. That's kind of. Oh, that's kind of. That's kind of metagaming.
北
Kita.
今回貝魚8時
今回今回
7
Nana.
今月
Kongetsu. Here I am being a terrible influence.
今回
Konkai.
貝今年
Kotoshi.
回回
今回
Konkai.
貝
Right.
10時
Juji.
山口
Mm-hmm.
12
Mm-hmm.
Get more with Super Duolingo. Go ad-free and skip the interruptions to focus on your learning. Unlock unlimited hearts and make as many mistakes as you need. And you can target weaknesses in your practice hub with AI-powered practice sets based on your recent mistakes. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade your learning with Super Duolingo.
Yep. Alright. I was taking a water break. Alright. Personalized practice. Let's see what we got. Do you often make cooking videos? It's almost like they're asking me to create some cooking videos.
よく
Yoku. Yoku 料理
の動
の動画を作りますか？
画作りますか
毎日エアコンをつけます。
毎日エアコン Oh, that hits differently right now. 毎日エアコンをつけます。I turn on the air conditioner every day. It's blistery right now where I am. Blistery. The runs are a challenge. Yeah, heat wave is on point right now. I think so far in the summer I've already had 2 days where it hit an ambient of 100s, or I guess roughly 38 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so there are already 2 days that went over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. What am I'm going to write a blog post for about an hour today. Oh, hey, I get to Kiji Lotus. Yeah, see? Lotus?
Kiji.
Here it is.
記事
Kiji
Kiji.
Lotus.
記事
200 degrees Fahrenheit. No, 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Kiji.
Okay. Here's
Kiji.
your Kiji. All right, Lotus.
記事記事記事
There's your Kiji. It's almost like Duolingo new. Okay.
今
今
日
日1
時間
時間
ぐらい
ぐらいブログ
ブログ
の
の記事
記事
を
を
書きます
Actually, is it should? No. Going. Sure.
夏はよくエアコンをつけますか？
夏はよくエアコンをつけますか？はい。
いつエアコンをつけますか？
Itsu aircon o tsukemasu ka? It's almost like they knew, you know? They knew that it's already the summertime. Let's review. No, that's just a coincidence.
明日のレッスンは5時頃始まります。
Natsu ga gai kirai? Oh, wait. Oh, is that how you say hate? Yeah, I haven't learned how to hate something yet. We're only sticking with skides and daiskides so far. Wow, you already learned how to say hate, huh? Yeah, I gathered. Yeah. And then you really, yeah, and to hate, yeah. So dai kirai. Makes sense. Listen, you're supposed to be polite. You're supposed to say, actually, I don't know how to conjugate that. Wait. Hold up. It's a special one, so I don't really know. I guess you could just say wachoto, but you could just say choto. However, I was thinking like, oh, it was like your first word? Daikirai. Man, that's your first word. What was my first Japanese word? Honestly, it's so far back. I don't know what my first Japanese word was. Honestly, it's probably height. Like it's pretty mundane, but height probably was my first Japanese word. This is obviously this is before Duolingo. Ashita. What's a not common word? Like what's a specific word that I went out to learn? Probably sugoi na, or just skoi is probably one of the earlier ones. No, it's not kawaii. I feel like that's a few people's first like seeked special word. Sugoi, probably sugoi. Man, anime words don't count for you. Okay, so what non-anime word? There's so many now that is good, but what were the first words? I mean, konnichiwa is not really an anime word. Most of the time the anime word would be like ohayo, or you know, it's probably konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? Yeah, true. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? True. Oh, you know what? I know one. A soul desu ka? Soul desu ka would be the one that I specifically wanted to learn because I say that a lot in English. Soul desu ka? Does anyone really have to learn that word? Yeah, true. Soul desu ka is easily one of my go-to words. You hear it so much in like other things. So, like soul desu ka? Ashita 明日のレッスンは5時頃始まります。Your first one you can vividly remember is honestly Nani? Oh yeah, Nani. What about Anosa? I don't even know technically what that means right now, but you hear it all the time, right? I mean, like, what I mean is you feel what it means. Like, Anosa, hey, right? Like, you're getting someone's attention, but I wouldn't be able to break that down even with the knowledge I have now. Anosa. Or anone. You feel it because you know they're like trying to get the person's attention when they're saying that. Okay, tomorrow's lesson ironically is used in a far more complicated way than you would think. Yeah, I imagine. That's why I said it that way. Let's just say most of the phrases that are most common tend to be more complicated. So like anything that is like interjectory, initiators or closers, beginning end stuff tend to be way more nuanced than you. And I would say it's true because even in English, it's the same way. So desu ka gets used with so many emotional connotations. That's why I learned it. So how you execute so desu ka, it is utility over how many emotional connotations it has. So it's kind of like what Duo does most of the time. They teach you the phrases that have the most emotional connotations. It's kind of like one of those things, like if someone asked me what Fujanese phrases would I want to teach them, I would probably expose them to the phrases that have the most emotional connotation. Yeah, teaching interjections, yeah, for sure. Like kirang, it means please, thank you, if you insist, come right in, good luck, please help me. Like the one word encapsulates that. So contextually it would be something desirable. I think I had a 5-minute conversation with one of my italki teachers and I only said so. So yeah. Like so. Oh, so. So ka. So. This is just like, all right. There's a word for this, by the way. Aisuchi or interjection. Wait, which word? Oh, you mean for the soul thing? It's called aizuchi. Oh, back channeling words. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, okay. So like what is English, right? Okay. Okay. We're doing the same thing again. Okay. Right? We have the yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh. 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 Back channeling words. They're not called back channeling words here. I think someone gave a different name, but I guess it's the same thing though. Like it was something like it's kind of like the term they use is kind of like a not necessarily like filler words like and stuff, but more like responses, like active listening responses. And then since all of these have different tones, they have other emotional connotation. And then you kind of just leave it up to the person you're talking to figure out what the emotional connotation is. Lotus, we mentioned this earlier, where like if you wanted to teach people, in my opinion, if you wanted to teach an English speaker about tones, right, in Mandarin or like Fujonese way back in the day, I usually refer to this. It's not like something new that I learned because I'm learning Mandarin or Japanese, but back in the day, people often ask like, so why do you sound like in Fujonese? Like, how do you get used to like the tones or figure it out? It's like, well, you guys do it all the time in English. I don't know if you do it with Seoul, right? I don't know if Seoul has that same property where you can like change the pitch accent or maybe change the intonation of Seoul. But in English, most people do all of this all the time. When they're passively or actively listening, they switch tones all the time. You almost cover all the tones regularly. Yeah, it's definitely a thing with Seoul. Okay. Like Seoul. So like that's what I mean. And this, I think, if you wanted to play a game, go to like any Twitch stream and then hear them say bro. Bro has pretty much replaced this. Bruh. Bruh? Bruh. Bro. Yeah. All the time. I think English speakers underestimate how like 60 to 70% of their conversations tend to involve some sort of intonation that would be similar to like what I feel about soul. So like bro, just replace everything and do bro in all your tones, and then you got your tones. I think it's a consequence of different people who speak different languages using English. So like the bro from, if you watch like the bro, how bro is being pronounced and used frequently by like someone who's like Brazilian versus someone who's like maybe African or like American. So American is kind of the baseline thing. But the bros come out interestingly. And I kind of like it. I don't know what they mean though. I can't really read, like, if you stick with the classic intonation, sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it makes sense. It's hard to read kids when they use bro for pretty much everything. Okay, tomorrow's lesson will begins, sure. Begins around 5 o'clock.
よくうちでピアノを弾きます。
よくうちでピアノを弾きます。Right? 弾きます. Very particular. Yeah, here I really want to put, I often play the piano, but of all the times to omit the piano, the.
スペイン語も話しますか？
スペイン語も話しますか? Wait. omitted the
週末8時間半ぐらい踊ります。
週末8時間半ぐらい踊ります。踊ります。dance 踊ります。going to dance about. Wow, that's a mouthful. Ugh, for about. Man, for about. Ugh.
よく料理の動画を作りますか？
Okay.
毎日に時間ぐらい踊ります。
Oh. Wait. Oh. I wonder if they accept either. Huh. For about 2 days. Sorry. Huh. That hasn't come up before. I dance for about 2 hours every day, as opposed to I dance for around 2 hours a day?
ピアノも弾きます。
No more. Don't. Sometimes, you know. ピアノも弾きます。
パフォーマンスは何時頃始まりますか？
パフォーマンスは何時頃始まりますか？
週末は友達と中国語を話します。
Okay. 週末は友達と中国語を話します。I mean, that would be kind of cool to have friends who speak Chinese, honestly. I'd be down for that. I honestly feel a lot more comfortable learning using Chinese than Japanese, even when I have such poor literacy.
今夜は次の記事を書きます。
今夜は月の記事月の記事を書きます。今夜書きます。月の記事。I mean, either or to write the next post or posts. That's also a good point. How do you say posts? Like posts? Huh. Okay. What do we have here? ポップス。
ポップス。
ポップス。記事。
ファッション。
ファッション。ファッション。レッスン。フィクション。フィクション。
トマトサラダ。
トマトサラダ。Oh, of course.
バスケットボール。
バスケットボールの
試合、
試合は that's a 10 percenter.
試合、
Although I've been making some conscious effort to link shiai with 練習 yeah 練習試合は金曜日です。
この猫カフェのトマトサラダは大きいです。
What the heck? That's so awfully specific. この猫カフェのトマトサラダは大好きです。This cat cafe's tomato salad. Oh, wait. Oki. I said daisuki. Oki. Sorry. Oki です。
トマトサラダを食べませんか？
Tomato salad. What is your fascination with tomato salad? Tomato salada を食べませんか? I personally like fresh tomatoes, but I feel like tomatoes, like tomatoes, like non like altered tomatoes is a divisive thing. You either hate it or you love it kind of deal, seems these days. It's not like ever in between. Okay.
9月はあまり暑くないです。
Of course there's in between. It sometimes feels that way. It's like if it's not a 10, it's a 1. 9月9月はあまり暑くないです。 Wow. Personalized practice has become really interesting lately. I don't know if it's a change or it's always been this way. Yeah. あまり暑くないです。
近くに薬局はありますか？
近くに薬局。Oh, hey. 近くに薬局はありますか? Yeah, it's so random. What the heck? I love it. How does this work? 近くに yeah, okay. Is there a pharmacy nearby? Is that why it's using 近くに?
週末はスノボをします。
週末はスノボをします。Okay.
はい、時々スノボもします。
はい、時々スノボもします。
この後、薬局に行きます。
この後、薬局に行きます。
雪の日はあまり楽しくないです。
雪の日はあまり楽しくないです。雪の日楽しくないです。あまり。
来週サッカーの試合があります。
来週サッカーの試合があります。OK。
フ ファッションの動画を作ります。
Fashion no doga o sukurimasu. Oh, secret requests. If they do this, I'm gonna be real now. If they do this in the next 3 months, I promise I am not working for Duolingo, right? But if their personalized practice finally adds retroactive kanji replacement, ooh-wee, that would be a feature killer. Or a killer feature, sorry. It's a feature killer. Like, if they retroactively do personalized practice by taking the same prompts, but they added a layer on top that retroactively replaces the kanji, that synchronizes with your current, that double checks with your current kanji section progress. That'd be pretty sweet. Like Daishu in the last prompt, right? Would be Daishu, right? It would be right. It would be this, as opposed to the hiragana. Okay.
今日4時間サッカーをします。
4時間サッカーをします。Like kyo right here. For example, like kyo, right? Oh my gosh, my pen just malfunctioned. Okay. Right. Right. It'll be in here now. Right, kyo. Not that it matters too much, since technically you're responsible for the hiragana anyways.
今日4時間野球をします。
Okay, swap it up. Yaku. Alright. Although my favorite type of personalized practice is completely absent. Feels bad, man.
漢字の宿題はありますか？
Kanji, oh. Kanji no gudai wa arimasu ka? I don't know. I don't know. Excuses. Do you have kanji homework? Or do we have kanji homework? I feel like Duo is listening in on our conversations now. It called me out. Now it's both our problems.
どんな楽器が好きですか？どんな
Donna like something.
楽器
Or maybe Donna gaki ga suki desu ka? That's a kind of a tongue twister. Donna gaki ga suki desu ka?
どんな楽器が好きですか？
It's kind of. You could probably change this to past tense too. Could make it really weird.
ダニエルさん、タイの1月は寒いですか？
Samui desu ka? What the heck? Samui is here too. We just talked about this as well. Danieru-san. Tai no 1月は寒いですか? Oh, I see. They did it differently. What is this instrument?
この
この楽器は何ですか？
1月の天気はどうですか？
1月の天気はどうですか？ Okay. 新しいブログの記事 Oh wait
毎日
I miss 毎日
を書
書き
きま
ますすか？毎日新しいブログの記事を書きますか？
エリカさん、京都の1月は寒いですか？
Okay, swap it up. エリカさん、京都の1月は寒いですか？ Do you have a ballet lesson on Thursday? Oh, wait. No, I don't think there's any fishy thing.
木曜日
Wait.
木曜日
No. I could get hammered for this.
バレ
バレエの
の
レッスンは
エ木曜日
木曜日。Wait. No, maybe not.
木曜日
木曜日にレッスンのバレエのレッスンはあり
あ
ますか？
りますか？
Oh no. Wait. I think this is fine.
次のパフォーマンスが楽しみです。
次のパフォーマンスが楽しみです。Okay. Whoops. I'm looking. 次のパフォーマンスが楽しみです。
次のパフォーマンスは8時頃始まります。
次のパフォーマンスは8時頃は始まります。Wait. I guess you don't need the nexus. Here's another one. Around and about.
バレエのレッスンは何時からですか？
バレエのレッスンは何時からですか？
明日5時に練習があります。
明日5時に練習があります。
今日一緒に漢字を勉強しましょうか。
今日一緒に漢字を勉強しますか？しましょうか？
明日3時にバドミントンの練習があります。
バドミントン。would have a trouble spelling バドミントン。明日3時。明日3時にバドミントンの練習がありますか？あります。
週末5時間ぐらいブログの記事を書きます。
Oh. Wait. Okay.
Get more with Super.
Not right now. I already took a hydration break. Okay.
一番近いのはこの海です。
一番近い海。海はどこですの？
一番近いのはこの海です。
この海です。
この海です。
Wait. 一番近い
のはこの海です。のは
Wait.
は一番近いのはこの海です。
Oh, yeah. Okay. 一番近いのこのは海です。
一番近いのはこの海です。
Yeah. 一番近いのこのは海です。What? Oh, wow. Oh, whoops. I flopped these. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to get more hearts because we're being a little bit negligent today. You know, we don't have toothpaste yet. But that's sunscreen. But we don't have toothpaste yet. 日焼け止め日焼け止めを
塗りましょ
う。遠いので電車で行きましょう。そのサングラスはかっこいいですね。今週の日曜日に公園でテニスをしませんか？8日は晴れです。
晴れ。
7月水曜日上8日
どうやって行きましょうか？
近いので歩きませんか？どうやって夜近い昼ご飯8日高い
暑いですね。 どこかに行きませんか？
暑いですね。どこかに行きませんか？じゃあ、近くのプールに行きましょ
新しいサングラスがいります。
う。Oh yeah. Yeah, keep on studying. Excuses. No excuse for not studying. Your name is so apt. No excuses. 新しい細工は、サングラス。No excuses. 新しいサングラスがいります。Okay. I need. Oh, you know, wait. Oh, no, never mind. I remember the vocabulary. I need new sunglasses.
7月8日に海に行きませんか？
7月8日に海に行きませんか？
日焼け止めを忘れました。
日焼け止めを忘れました。
今週の金曜日にプールに行きませんか？
今週の金曜日にプールに行きませんか？
近いので多分自転車で行きます。
近いので多分自転車で多分自転車で行きます。自転車。Oh, I just realized I actually remembered bike incorrectly. I thought it was jitensha. It's jitensha. I just noticed. Okay.
一番近いのはこの海です。一番近いのはこの海です。
一番の近いのはこの海です。I made this mistake.
一番近いのはこの海です。
Okay. Alright, let's get another heart in here. Alright. お客さん。
アメリカのお客さんがたくさんいました。
Okay.
カメラ、天ぷらと刺身を食べました。
快適。
安いカメラ。
先月美味しい刺身を食べました。
寮の部屋は快適でした。寮の部屋は
快適
でした。
寮の部屋は快適でした。 大学に入りました。おお。生の有名な OK 海賊有名な
この人は優しいです。
OK
この
人
は
優しいです。
優しいです。
OK
この
人は
かっこいいです。
大学の図書館はとても便利です。
OK 改札 Wait Did I not hear that? Oh
地下鉄
No
地下鉄、大学の図書館はとても便利です。
Oh 大学
大学の図書館はとても便利です。
図書館
の
大学の What?
図書館
図書館
は便利です。とても大学の図書館はとても便利です。
OK 大学の図書館はとても便利です。Yes 図書館
はい
はいスタッフ
は素敵でした。
ブラジルは大きいです。
OK ブラジル
ブラジルは大きいです。
Wow that takes me back.スタッフ What the heck? Oh, there it is.
旅館
旅館のスタッフは優しいでしたか？ Oh, wait. Oh, kind. 親切でしたか？
親切でしたか？
Okay. ブラジルは小さいですか？小さいですか？
小さいでか。
We don't need too hard, right? We're not gonna make any more errors, right?
おしゃれなので屋台で食べましょう。おしゃれ
な
ので
eat?
おしゃれなので屋台で食べましょう。
Oh,
で
屋台
屋台食べましょう。おしゃれなので屋台で食べましょう。
Okay.
おしゃれなので屋台で食べましょう。
屋台で食べましょう。
いちご
のかき氷が欲しいです。かき氷が欲しいです。きれいなので場所まで歩きましょう。素敵なレモンの素敵な味、
い
や素敵な味はレモンです。静かなので場所まで行きましょう。Oh, hey, it's Lotus. This is secretly what Lotus looks like. I'm starting to build a profile, but this is secretly what Lotus looks like when he's drinking a cup of orange juice. the chef's hat, and it's the entire outfit. Maybe if they drew a little bit more volume in the delts, give this person proper, like, some extra calf muscles, right? Maybe a little bit more built. You got it. このオレンジジュースのストローストローは本当に長いですね。ストロー I can straw きれいなので Man, imagine asking for straw at a restaurant. ストロー。その木まで歩きましょう。とても静かですね。あまり、Oh, interesting. あまり寝坊しません。Interesting. 夜こびません。Oh, fall down? Oh, 喜びません。Yeah, 喜ぶ。Yeah, 喜ぶ。Interesting. I haven't seen it in that way. 混んでいません。Interesting.
混んでいません。
Not crowded. ここは、ここに座りましょう。Yeah, it's really quiet. So it's not crowded. Impressive. 混んでいません。What is the other one? 乗り換えません。Yeah. Interesting. That's one way to pigeonhole kondeimasu. I still don't know how konde actually really works. Like kondeimasen. We just know. It's fine. おいしいのでかき氷が食べたいです。新鮮
なので
新鮮 wait 新鮮のでスイカ oh okay スイカも食べたいです。Oh man, the way that's phrased, you kind of need to, it could have been anything that's fresh, but スイカ sure
ホットドッグを食べましょう。
ホットドッグを食べましょう。いいですね。安いのでアイスクリームも食べませんか？アイスクリームも食べませんか？
サーフィンをしましょう。
Let's go surfing.
カラフルなのでこのアイスクリームが欲しいです。
カラフルなのでこのアイスクリームが欲しいです。アイスクリームが欲しいです。It's colorful, but I want ice cream. I want this ice cream.
ストローはいりません。
ストローはいりません。Even when you say you don't want a straw, you still have to say ストロー。Yeah, ストロー。Makes me think about how weird straw is as a word.
綺麗なのでここで写真を撮りましょう。
綺麗なので、ここで写真を撮りましょう。
水着を持ってきましたか？
水着をもっと、持って、いやいや、水着を持ってきましたか？持ってきましたか？持ってきましたか？持ってきましたか？ Wait.
水着を持ってきましたか？
持ってきましたか？ That's two things. 行く？持ってきましたか？水着を持ってきましたか？ Did you? Alright. Off we go. I changed already. More. It's着替える。もう着替えました。着替えました。Oh, no, 着替えました。Oh, 着替える。Yeah, 着替えました。Wait, 着替える。Wait, hold. Oh, no, 着替える. Oh, yeah, I forgot because of the... Right. The E next to the A, right. The A next to the A. もう着替えました。
ロッカールームで着替えます。
ロッカールームで
着替えます。ロッカールームで着替えます。
汚いので、うちで洗います。
ロッカールームにお手洗いがあります。ロッカールームにお手洗いがあります。ロッカールームにお手洗いがあります。
Okay. あります。
もう遅いのでそろそろ帰りましょうか。
もう遅いので、そろそろ帰りましょうか。多分携帯を落としました。
早く着替えましょう。
早く
着替えましょう。
もう遅いので帰りましょう。
もう遅いので会いましょう。すみません。どこかでスマホを落としました。That's a little rough. 落とす。としました。
はい、シャワーの後、着替えます。
Okay.
はい。
シャワーの後、着替えます。
はい、シャワーの後、着替えます。
Okay.
じゃあそろそろ帰りましょう。
すみません。多分、指は、way to pigeonhole that in. Nice. And that's kind of a fun little deep cut there, losing jewelry when you're at a beach after changing or something, when you're ready to go. すみません。多分指輪の音しました。音しました。
着替えます。
Oh,
着替えます。
okay.
そろそろ着替えましょう。
そろそろ着替えましょう。I'm not sure about this comma. Not sure how to process this comma here.
遅いのでそろそろ帰りませんか？
遅いのでそろそろ帰りませんか？
汚いので後でタオルを洗います。
うん。汚いので、後でタオルを洗います。
もう着替えました。
もう着替えました。
ロッカールームはそこです。
ロッカールームはそこです。
Get more with Super Duolingo.
No. We don't need a break right now. Go. Yeah. Your review,
おしゃれなの
review.
で、あの屋台で食べましょう。
I totally talk. Okay.
おしゃれ
おしゃれなので。what are we talking about here? Let's see.
あの屋台
屋台で食べましょう。
おしゃれなので、あの屋台で食べましょ
う。はい。あの屋台で食べましょう。What the heck? Oh, that's a bird. Wow, that's hard. I was so confused by that image. Okay. どうしました？ Oh.
アイスクリーム。
アイスクリームを落としました。よ。Dang.
はい、シャワーの後、着替えます。
はい、シャワーの後、
着替えます。
8日は晴れです。
もう着替えました。
もう着替えました。
着替えました。
今週の土曜日に遊園地に行きませんか？ Sure. 汚いので、うちで洗います。
暑いですね。どこかに行きませんか？
暑いですね。暑いですね。どこかに行きませんか？じゃあ、近くのプールに行きましょう。静かなので、あの場所まで行きましょう。
どうやって行きましょうか？
どうやってに行きましょうか？安いので、電車で行きましょう。遅いので、そろそろうちに帰ります。
ジュースを飲みましょう。
ジュースを飲みましょう。いいですね。暑いので、スイカも食べませんか？
綺麗なので、ここで写真を撮りましょう。
綺麗なので、ここで写真を撮りましょう。うん。
水着を持ってきましたか？
水着を持って、持ってきましたか？
近いので、多分自転車で行きます。
近いので、多分、自転車で行きます。All right. That's a wrap. That's a wrap for Unit 27. Wait, let me double check how far the story is. Where is the story? I could have sworn it's like 70 something. It's so far, man. Oh, it's 76. So 76. And we're on what? 76, we're on 28. 76. That is 50. Oh my gosh, that's 58 units from now. That's over double the time. So 58. That's at least 116 days. 156 days more. Oh, it's because they doubled the volume. They split all the units, and then now there's double the units. So it looks like it's double the length, but really it's still the same. About the same. The first one was about a coffee shop. Oh, I can imagine. You can say a lot of things. Coffee shop. Yeah. The pace I'm going, it will take me a full year to finally get to see my first story on average, because I'm accounting for other things that will come up in the second half of in the next 130 days. I'm gonna say roughly it's gonna get close to a year's time. Oh no, sorry, not a year's time. I can't count. It's gonna be around 260 plus days. Not a year. I'm kidding. I didn't add properly. It's 100, more over 100 days shy of a year. So it's gonna take me over 7 months. Yeah, it's gonna take me over 7 months. Oh no, that's sorry, 8 months. 8 months. It's gonna take me over 8 months. And I imagine, roughly speaking, it's probably gonna take me over 10 months because we're gonna do other things that will split our attention, like soon, like tomorrow. So we're ending our Japanese session for today. Not too bad. It was all right. It got really comfortable near the end, so I knew I was very familiar with the vocabulary now. Slight thing. Yeah, Duolingo is not for you. Being able to read is so important to you. You're still able to read. I don't know what you mean by that, but you're talking about being able to read stories other people produce for you. Which you still can do that. So I wouldn't use that as a logical excuse for Duolingo not being for you. Maybe being slow is probably the word lots of people use, but I can assure you, you are most definitely going to read lots and lots of great readers, regardless if you get to the story or not in Duolingo. Like, I have no trouble reading great readers. Like, even more so than one might expect. Like, reading passages based on a lesson kind of link in Genki. Yeah, you read great readers. if you read grade readers from Duolingo, like if you read grade readers using the things you learn in Duolingo, it's the same. Just gonna be real with you. It has really nothing to do with reading. You're still reading stuff. I would say that would be a very, very logical. That's a leap of logic for me. You don't have to read passages to be able to read passages, in my opinion. Unless you're lacking imagination, I suppose that's an example. We spent so much time today talking about how to be creative in creating your own context with the things you learn. So if you're not that kind of person, then I can try to understand that you need literal examples in order to create literal things. Right. That also means, in my opinion, that you are not a creative writer, right? Like you don't want to be a creative writer, so that's perfectly fine. If creative writing isn't your thing, like if you're creating things on your own. Yeah, like I don't have to read a story, I just write the story. You take all of the grammar points, you take whatever you have, and you combine them all into a passage yourself. Yep. Anyways, we're going to, I haven't decided if I'm going to turn this into a 3-day per unit thing. So tomorrow, so Steam sale is happening now. Well, I kind of teased this for a while. So Steam sale is happening now. And I usually buy video games 2 times a year. And this is one of the years. So it starts today. It's today. Although when I got up today, basically the Steam client was like buckling from all the traffic. It's usually happens on day 1. So I'm gonna be picking up a bridge game already. A bridge game is what I'll explain that more. But Shashinko. So we're gonna lean in, right? I'm not the person who jumps in the deep end of things. So we're gonna lean in and we're gonna be playing a game called Shashinko. The question is, how am I gonna make time for that? Shashinko is a relatively short game, as I've come to read from sentiments. So we might divide the unit into 3 days. So we do the first lesson set, and then we do the second lesson set with the personalized practice, and then we'll do a review. So that's probably how we're going to break it up. D1, D2, and D3. Right. To make some time for this. I mean, this game is short, so tomorrow, depending on how I feel, I might start early instead. Complete the lessons. I don't know if I want to play the game first before completing the lessons. Kind of we'll find out tomorrow. But we're gonna play video games tomorrow in Japanese. So how long gameplay wise? Well, it's a vocabulary game. So it's a vocabulary game. So the game itself is 2 hours. Yeah, so Sashinka, you probably can figure out what Sashinko means by the name, if you get how clever it is, I suppose. You know, I'm sure you already have Sashin, and then it's Go, Sashingo. So you probably can guess what kind of game it is at this point. And there's like I read some comments where they said it's like 2 hours long. But the thing is, it's a vocabulary game. So it's not, the length is not the concern, it's what you get from it. Yeah, picture language. Yep, picture language. And it's in Japanese, right? This is Japanese. It's a Nomaji. So it's a picture game. It's a photography-like game for Japanese vocabulary, and it's very cute. This game actually released right when I started. right when I was... Oh, you were thinking pachinko? Yeah, this game was released within the week of when I started playing. And I was gonna wait because I wanted to form a foundation. So this would be the first game we play as a lean-in. Google Translate just use AI to add 110 new languages. Oh, that's pretty cool. And it's on a discount now, but it was released this year. So we're gonna play this game, and I'm gonna play by ear for now. So I will probably start my stream tomorrow for the Japanese section with Shashinko. And something that I have to keep in mind, that I do an introduction. It's called I just call it opening, like opening opinions, I suppose. I don't know what I call it anymore. Like opening opinions. I do like a little bit of what I'm looking for, why I'm playing this, maybe some things that are very interesting to keep in count when I... So I'll probably be talking about like Duo Japanese and how that fits into everything before I start playing this game. So depending on how long that goes and how I feel, we'll find out how long my Japanese lessons are. There's a chance I'm just gonna do it this way and then continue with my Duolingo Chinese sessions as normal. So we're gonna take some of the time away from this for the time being, temporarily. That's probably what we're gonna do now. Sorry. My friend who likes emotes and stuff, I gave him access to all the the Seven TV stuff, and when it says looking, it shows an emote of Pepe looking away. So what it shows on my screen is Pepe looking away, and then you say forward to it. And I'm like, so Pepe is looking in the exact opposite direction of the word forward, and it kind of made me laugh. Like, looks like like, so just imagine it, and it's the Pepe. So just imagine like it looks like this. So this is Pepe, and Pepe is like looking this way, the Pepe, and then the text comes out like this, forward to it, and I looked at it like forward, reading this way, looking this way, like off into the distance. Good old times. Forward, Janai. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna play some games. It's the only game that I'm going to play that's a bridge, so then we're gonna make room for other games, like story games. I haven't decided which one, so I need to make sure to give myself some time to pick out some games. We're gonna invest quite a bit of game time for Japanese side of things. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm excited. That's the closing message for today. Excited to finally find... Wish there were more Japanese. Like, what I mean is, it would be lovely to have more games like Shashinko. I don't mean like games where... I don't mean like learning apps like this. Like learning apps like this or something like that. I like the idea of being able to interact with it. Right now, I do play live service games. And when you go around in live service games, I'd be like already doing it. Like naming things I can express in Japanese. That's kind of what I do for fun these days. But it would be nice to have more. So far, there are only 2 games. There's one in early access called Noun Town that I really like. And all the other games are like really rudimentary. Like we're talking about Anki rudimentary, where they're basically flashcards in a game that you pay for. So that's different. Definitely not. I don't want to pay for a game that is effectively a flashcard, right? But Shashinko is amazing. At least it's super adorable. All right, I did play another game that involved a different language by coincidence, Spanish. So there are lots of these interesting ones. All right, so that's a wrap for the Japanese section. Thanks for chilling, for those who are interested in Japanese, of course. And for all those people who are going to watch later, right? Thank you for watching. And yeah, mata ne, mata ashita for now. And I am gonna go up and get up and stretch and kind of unwind a little, and then be back for Chinese. Be back for Chinese. All right. Let's talk to you in a little bit. Should really make something for these like breaks, right? I'll think about that too. Be right back.